All right, folks, good evening. This is ALQ from ALQ Weather with our first ever video. Let's go over and jump right into it here this evening. Hurricane Laura. Hurricane Laura is going to be a major hurricane. Let me zoom in here for you. Going to be a Category 3, possibly Category 4. When we look at the HWRF, this is Wednesday night, and we see Laura has it down to 949 millibars. And then we move it forward, coming into Louisiana, Port Charles. Houston's over here. It's going to miss Houston from what looks like, make landfall at about 947 millibars, which would be a very intense hurricane. The HMON, another hurricane model, has her coming in at 953. All right, has her a little further east into Louisiana. Thinking it's going to come in right here because they have been trending west. GFS, take a step back here on a GFS. GFS basically has it at the border at 962, which is a pretty good idea for that. All right, there's going to be storm surge. There's going to be hurricane force winds, gusts up to probably about 150 miles an hour. Storm surge could be in the upwards of 9 to 12 feet, possibly in the shallow areas along this area. Something you have to understand here, this area in Louisiana and Texas is very marshy, very flat. The bayou extends in some areas 30, 40 miles inland, and that's just flat land. So if you get a big storm surge, that water is going to pile up all the way into those wetlands. So let's take a look at the cone of projection here. Let me zoom in a little bit on this if I can. No. All right. So we see major hurricane at landfall, stays a hurricane all the way inland. This is a couple hundred miles inland right now. Tropical storm, tropical depression, tropical storm all the way up into Arkansas, into Missouri. Barb, got to watch out up here. Through West Virginia, and then it comes off, and we can see remnants of Laura. Let me put this up here. So you can see remnants of Laura up here into the New Jersey region, and then it's going to possibly form another tropical storm as it comes out over the Atlantic. So we'll see these remnants probably Saturday night into Sunday. All right. So here she is now coming into the coast. Folks, anyone in this region, in this red region, if they haven't evacuated or battened down the hatches, I don't know what to tell you. They're in trouble. All right. They're not going to be able to ride this out. And if they do, God help them. Some infrared or satellites. We have infrared down here. You can see this. We can pull this up. Oh, can't. All right. Yeah, you can see the cloud top. See the swirl right here. All right. It's the eye that's forming. Okay. And then we look at the cloud formation here. You can see the swirl, the circulation. Pretty neat. Let's see what we have over here. If I have any more. No. It's just the same one. All right. So there is the cone coming into this region up by us here. All right. GFS. Let's go to GFS temperatures for the upcoming week here. We have 80s, 90s. All right, coming through. There you go for Friday. It's going to be warm. It's still summer. But as we see, we start to see 50s pulling in here. All right? And low 60s. Now, you have the urban heat island effect going on here. All right, New York City area. So that'll keep us in the 60s. But as you go west of here, you got the low 60s into the 50s. All right? And as you move through to the end of August, look at those temperatures. Aren't they refreshing? You got 50s out here. Look at Center County, PA. Mikey Muggs in PSU, 40s. All right, this will be in the 40s too in the Poconos. You'll find some areas there. Up by Gersyland. All right, mid to low 40s. Woohoo! Talk about sleeping weather. All right, and highs are only going to be in the mid 70s to upper 70s. Then we get this cool air coming in. That'll be through the week and into next week. And once you go beyond a week, any milder temperatures are shot. All right, they really can't grasp it. All right, let's take a look at some possible action we have coming up here. All right, so we'll take it back to Thursday. Here we go. You can see the thunderstorms, heavy thunderstorms up here. We take it back a little bit. Heavy thunderstorms up here. All right, in the Port Jervis, up Gersyland region. All right, Delaware County, Sullivan, Orange County, and coming down to northern New Jersey, Rockland through New York City and Long Island. All right, this is the Gem Lamb. All right, this is for Thursday. All right, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, so just a quick update here on the first ever video that ALQ is making for his peeps, his followers. All right, we'll post this on the site, and I'll throw some maps up on the site as well. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.